starting with me. Hi, I'm Anthony. Hi, Anthony. And I got this little AI generated
I was
photo.
gonna ask. I'm like, that looks like AI.
Yeah, it is totally AI, and it's Ant Honey. That's pretty much how you spell my name. It's Ant Honey, so that's me. Hi.
So when you have a partner and they call you honey, Aunt Honey.
Absolutely not. No, for shame. No, get out of my house. But on a side note, I drop this water bottle all the time, and I like to think that the little indent / chipped paint looks like a little whale. So enjoy that while I take a sip.
Aunt Honey.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so describe what we're about to do.
So we're going to go through a small timeline of all the costumes I've had growing up, or as many as I can remember. I couldn't remember all of them, but you'll kind of see why I can't remember all of them. There was a phase where Halloween kind of became a routine for me, and it was more about me getting out of the house and like finally not having to stay at home for a night and like walking around the neighborhood, and that's all I cared about.
Yeah.
And I just had to have a costume, I guess, because you know, parents would ask me, what are you going to be this year? And I'm like, I don't know, I got the same one in there from last year, so I might as well do it again.
Yeah, I agree.
So yeah, let's get into the next slide. All right, so I made a graph, right? This is the graph of pretty much awesomeness versus time, right? And it starts off strong. We've all been little pumpkins. I didn't have any pictures that I could find of myself, but we've all been pumpkins. This is actually a actual picture of me, Mark, and Jay as infants.
Yeah.
First picture. Yeah, that's totally us. But yeah, everybody was a little pumpkin. I think that was like our rite of passage outfit in the house. Me, my brother, my sister, we all wore that at some point.
So is like,
never all at
are
the
you
same
like
time.
like is it like are you a baby? Is it a onesie or is it like
Yeah,
a
it's like-
toddler sized?
It's like a 1-year-old, 2-year-old.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think you can like adjust it slightly. So if you're like small end 1-year-old or
Okay.
big sized, baby, you'll fit. And then you have the little
Pumpkin.
hat and like the little band around your head. Classic, right?
Uh-huh.
And then I remember 1, 2, skip a few. 1 year, I was like Woody. That's actually me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
No.
changed
But,
since then.
yeah, I've changed since I got taller.
Yeah.
What's it called? I remember being Woody, and I just don't know why. Like, I love Toy Story. I never wanted to wear the whole outfit. I was like, why are there so many layers? Like, it's hot. It was a warm night, and I had to wear a button up and then put a vest on and then put a hat on. I was already sweating. I'm like 4 years old. I was like, guys, can we just sit down and talk?
So what did you not wear?
I wore the whole outfit. I was just pissed.
What did you wish that wasn't there? The vest?
Well, like, I just thought it was too much work. I just
Oh.
didn't want to put all that on. I was like, can we make it easier? Like, can I just like throw a shirt on and like be something else? And then, yeah. So that for me was a small low point, and then it shot up, dude. I think it was like kindergarten or first grade.
No way.
I was Darth Maul, and
That's
my mom
awesome.
spent like an hour doing my face makeup.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and she did like the whole face. She did my ears and like down to like base of my neck or top of my neck and everything. I don't know why. Number one, I don't think there's a picture of that exists anywhere. And number
We have
two,
to recreate it.
Yeah, number two, that was I felt the most badass that year. I got Darth Maul's dual lightsaber the Christmas before.
Yeah.
And it was literally like if I extended the lightsaber out, it was like the hilt was above my head. So I'm holding the double lightsaber fully extended all night, walking around, painted as Darth Maul, and I had the whole like dark outfit and the cape, and I was like, he's so cool. I just want to be like him.
Yeah.
Okay. The next year, I was a vampire. Still cool.
Yeah.
Right? First year being a vampire, it was epic. I had the thick cape. It went all the way down to the floor. I wore a button-up shirt. My mom painted my face all white. I had the little blood trail down the side of my face, whatever, right?
Wow, white face.
Yeah. And then I slicked my hair back and everything. Like, I looked good, right? I was like 6.
Yeah.
But then the next year, I was also a vampire.
Did you go all out
I
that second
think
year?
I had like the fake teeth the second year. Or no, and the first year. So I had like the same ones. They were like in like a dresser in my house. You wash them, put them in, right? Didn't have the blood. Painted my face.
Uh-huh.
You know, I think it was the same cape.
I think I know
and
the
it was,
trajectory.
and like it was like regular shoes. I didn't put my dress shoes on and everything like that. And then the year after, it was like no makeup, no hair done,
Yeah.
cape, shirt. And then like the year after that, it was like I put the cape on, no makeup, nothing, no teeth, and it was just like, and it just like, if you could tell all the
Bro
quality.
just had a cape at the end of the day.
Yeah, the pictures kind of tell you the story. It was like I started out as this ominous, scary figure, and then the next one was like believable, and the next one was like, mom's got a date with a vampire, like super corny, and the next one is like worse than a Halloween store, and then movie that didn't make it to the theaters, like, clip art. So like that's how it was. And then I think in middle school, when we were hanging out with Ian more, Ian was the other Blues Brother. So we were the Blues Brothers once, and I was like, finally,
Yes.
someone to dress up with.
Yeah.
And we were the Blues Brothers. We had the full suit. We had the glasses on. We would quote the movie all night. It was a good time.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and I was I forget if he's Jake. I think that's Jake. Yeah.
I don't know any. I've never seen this movie.
Yeah, I actually legitimately don't remember dressing up for Halloween between like 8th grade and like
It happens.
a couple years ago maybe. That's like over 10 years. Like I don't think I did dress up. I'm going to be honest. Didn't do a lot of parties and whatnot. Last year, absolute banger. I created the Obi-Wan Kenobi. I was both Obi-Wan and Ken. So it was Obi-Wan with like pink sweatbands and then around my head and my wrist. And I had like a legitimate lightsaber. Thank you, David, if you're watching. David let me borrow a legit replica saber for Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
That was an awesome one. I got the Obi-Wan outfit ordered. Jay also went with me. He was Anakin Skywalker. It was a great time. So
Dang. You guys got some.
it's
heavy
been
hitters
coming
in
back
there.
up. I'm on an uptrend,
Yeah.
right? When I do dress up again, I've got to do it at least as good as Obi-Wan Kenobi.
It's really.
Or no, wait. Was I Anakin Skywalker?
It was
No.
fluid.
You're right.
Oh wait, you guys were just Force users.
We
that
swapped.
were-
I just literally right now had this panic, and that I was Anakin Skywalker, and because he's more Obi-Wan esque,
Oh.
and I'm more Anakin esque. Okay, wait. Before we get to the next slide, I gotta preface this. Not only did we trick or treat down memory lane, you see how I did, like
Yeah.
you-
Oh, I
'cause, like
see.
you trick or treat on the street.
Oh.
Yeah. Not only are we trick or treating down memory lane, we were gonna put all of our characters together that we've been over the years, put them all together and see who would make the strongest super Halloween fighter. And I used AI to create
Oh, really?
to create
that's
the
awesome.
super Halloween
Ooh,
fighter.
okay.
Yeah. Okay, so dun 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 dun. If you want to go to the next slide, this is my fighter. Choose your character, right?
All right. Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
All right, next slide. That's my character. It has a little bit of Woody with the guns.
Okay.
He's wearing a full suit like the Blues Brothers. He's
Yeah.
got pink and the headband like Ken. He's got the saber. He's wearing the Darth Maul outfit.
Okay.
He's also looks ominous with the black shirt like a vampire. He's fucking Darth Maul, and he's got a pumpkin for a fucking face like when I was a baby.
Yeah.
This
That's
is
pretty
my
good.
fighter, okay? And he's in the middle of Arizona.
The AI was such a good idea.
That's a really good idea.
My original thought was to make a pumpkin like smashed on his face.
Yeah.
But when I saw that, dude, I was dead, dude. I was giggling so hard. This is the funniest
That's
thing I've
really good.
seen in a long time.
Bro's got the power of 6 vampires.
Yeah. If you want, I'll like AI generate while you guys are
Oh
talking
yeah.
about
No.
yours.
Sure.
All right.
Sure,
I have
that's
to.
fun.
I have to speed run it though. I have to be like, yeah. So this is this is my fighter.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
Th-
yeah.
okay.
It's more than I ever dreamed.
That's really cool. I feel like does that take a hit to durability, making his head out of pumpkin?
Yeah, I guess, but he, just like Slowpoke Rodriguez, he had a gun.
Yeah.
So He got a gun.
He's got
You
two
pack a
force
gun.
users in him, so
Yeah, literally. He's got the power of fruit and the force. And he's also like consuming humans, I guess. This is the greatest thing.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
All right. Thanks.
All right.
That was a little timeline of Anthony's Halloween.
That's a strong guy.
Yeah, that's actually terrifying. Yeah. All right, we're going to move on to Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just so you know, I transition away and then I pull.
Okay.
But yeah, so any
All right.
preamble?
For mine?
Yeah, you have any preamble? You have any prologue?
Prologue,
You have
epilogue.
any-
Mark's Amalgam Halloween Fighter.
I could only remember 5 or 6 of them. I think I had a similar story to yours where like middle schoolish times I just didn't dress up like barely at all, and if I did, it was like I wore a t-shirt or I wore a thing. And
Yeah.
it's like I'm this now.
Like the suit shirt or something.
yeah, something like that. But I thought like, you know what? I think I got this one. I've got some strong guys.
Okay,
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see.
let's get into it.
Halloween costumes. Mark is going to win because he dresses up as cool, strong people.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So
I like the tape as well. That's
yeah.
a great detail.
yeah, I think I was around 5 years old. I was a SWAT team member.
That's
I had,
actually a picture of Mark.
yeah. I picked this one because I think this is basically the costume I wore. Like that's the kid in front of the thing
On the
on
advertisement.
the plastic.
Yeah, yeah.
I had that helmet, that green helmet. I have that gun, the handcuffs, the radio, the badge.
Pretty terrifying.
I was like, all right, that's strong already. That's
Yeah, he
that-
pack a gun too.
he's got a gun too. He's got protection. He's got a helmet. I remember having a riot shield, but I didn't. I was like, where was that? I think it was like an auxiliary thing. But then if I can handcuff your pumpkin head, man, and I've got the authority to do it.
If you might have a gun, right? It
I've
requires
got a
two
gun,
hands.
too.
I have a gun that requires one hand.
Oh, okay.
So,
Well,
who's quicker to the draw?
We'll see. We'll see. See, a significantly high. I asked Bing AI how many people a SWAT team member could defeat more than a typical civilian, and they
Significant.
gave me a very definitive answer of significantly higher number.
It didn't say significantly.
Oh,
It says a significant higher number.
yeah, no, same thing.
There's no advert. I know.
Okay,
I'm just
so
being
what
goofy.
did I say to the go back?
You were a very violent kid, weren't you? You just-
Oh, you saw the next
Guns
one?
a-blazing.
So I was like, oh, I'm up about a power level 15 at this point.
out of what? Out of
Like,
1,000?
I'm using like a Dragon Ball Z kind of, farmer with the shotgun was 10, right? So, a trained farmer with the shotgun gotta be at least 15,
Okay.
Yeah, right.
All right. So Woody's a 15.
Okay, so
All right.
sure, I'll say
He's a
Woody's at
sheriff.
the
He's
15.
trained.
Yeah,
He's got
yeah,
a gun,
he's trained.
right?
Does he have
Reach for the sky.
reach for the sky? That's intimidation already. I
Maybe
don't
a
know if he's
16.
trained.
Maybe a 16.
I don't
because
know
he knows
if he's
the law.
trained though. I don't know if he's trained.
He's an actual sheriff.
He's a sheriff, but you just shoot faster than everyone else. They make you sheriff.
He's probably the only sheriff of his town.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So the next guy.
Age 11, I guess. I like this.
I remember like in middle school.
Also a picture of Mark.
Yeah, I was like in the 6th grade, and this is probably one of the last times I dressed up. Because I was like, I dressed up and I was like, no one's doing like these cool kitty. Like I started realizing, it's kind of kitty. Everyone's doing like a character. No one's doing like, no one's being a firefighter or a policeman anymore.
Yeah.
Or fire. They're like, I was like, oh, okay. But I got a good loadout here.
Yeah, you did.
I got a pistol. I had the binoculars. I got the knife. I got the grenade. I got a second radio in case my first radio breaks down.
Okay.
You'll need
Tactical. 15.5.
I've got a couple of medals, so that must mean something.
16. 16. Woody has a medal.
I've got 2 of them. So, And I've got the badge from the
and,
SWAT team member.
and more guns.
And more guns. So there you
You're
go.
right. You're right.
So instead of reloading, I just kind of and throw it away. And just,
Right.
Yeah. More training, more gear. The power of 2 trained men. So that's another plus 15 to it.
His is linear. Mine's exponential.
Yeah.
Yo,
A vampire.
let's go.
See how it says 7 to 10?
How'd you get a
That's the
picture of
ball.
me?
Yeah, I had it in my archives.
The vest actually takes that to the next level.
Yeah, right.
That
I
really
think
does.
this is close to what I had before because I remember this red vest and medallion. Yeah. So at least 3 vampires. I probably dressed up as a vampire.
I'll give you
Almost as
5
much.
power points if you had the clip for the cape.
The clip, was there a clip chain?
I will
remember-
actually hand you free for free.
I almost want to say this is my costume because it's so like the one that I had because I had the vest and I had that medallion, that specific medallion. So like I feel like I had that cape as well, but I only remember the 2 items there. But I'm like, it came with a cape, so it must have been that one.
Alleged.
Yeah. So do I go down power points?
No, I
'cause
would have
don't
just
that
given you
cape?
whatever you had. I would have given you 5 more.
I don't know how much. It's a vampire. 3 vampires. I was Steve Harrington from Stranger Things.
Interesting.
I have his Scoops Ahoy. He like the 3rd season. He works at an ice cream shop. So
The ice cream scoop.
so I've got the ice cream variant.
I've never watched the show.
You never watched?
I
Stranger
watched
Things?
this. I watched the series finale.
Oh, okay.
I haven't watched the show.
Yeah, he's got rubber gloves and a nail bat.
Okay.
So yeah,
Scoops Ahoy.
he's isn't he a skin in Dead by Daylight? That
doesn't make him stronger.
That
doesn't make him
that doesn't make him stronger.
Not
I feel
at
like
all.
that
Not
adds
at
a
all.
little
That
bit.
might
I
have.
think he's a character.
He's
not a
actual character.
skin.
He's not a skin. He's a
Playable
character. Oh, okay.
What an interesting
that must
playable
add,
character.
That must add some feats, right?
Well, it's because they have the Demogorgon in the game.
Okay.
Ah.
Canonically beats a Demogorgon, maybe.
Although I will say,
Not easy.
I think they removed the Demogorgon. If they literally licensed and only had access to the character for a limited time, then they had to replace them.
Oh, with a similar character or
Yeah,
what?
with like a just different character.
It does the same stuff, but it's different skin.
Like literally, they just replaced it.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Yeah. So, another man. I dressed up as a male character of this girl here.
Okay.
She's comes from a world where everyone's got like a power and everyone has like an aura. So there's like a protective aura. As long as you have like energy to fight, like you can shoot bullets at them and they'll be all right as long as they
There's
got
a lot
energy
of
to
guns.
fight.
Mark, do you want to talk
Like
about
guns.
something?
She's got this cool thing. So every weapon in Ruby, the series that she's from, every weapon in Ruby is also a gun. So if you have a scythe, it's also a gun. If you have these
kinda cool.
gloves, it's also a gun.
Okay.
Yeah. So she's got something called what's it called? A variable chain scythe. She can throw it and like swing around like Spider-Man.
Huh.
And she can cut things from far away.
I need to
and
look
she
that
can
up because the chain scythe sounds cool as heck.
Yeah. So yeah, that adds a lot.
And she has purple socks.
Right. Purple socks,
Or-
that's
or
distracting.
Whatever that is.
Green, pants,
So
whatever these are, stockings.
Right. I've got
Boots.
Thigh highs.
Yeah, thigh high. Is she wearing pants underneath? Yes.
know.
that's
That
like
is pant. You can see the
shorts.
wrinkles.
It's like shorts and like really high socks.
That just looks like if you sweat
They
at
go,
all.
yeah, they go into the shoe.
They go into the shoe.
If you sweat at
I-
all
bonus
in that,
point.
I think it's
confusing us
white
with-
shorts.
Bonus points for confusing.
I'm like, look at my outfit.
Yeah.
confused.
All right, and was that?
No, there's a thing after.
so they got auras and guns.
Keep going. Okay, so I think this is the clincher. I dressed up as Goku. So, yeah. Goku feats. Goku.
Yeah, but who's to
Goku.
say his universe is our universe? What if his universe is like substantially weaker than our universe?
His universe?
Yeah.
What?
Are there different universes?
Yeah.
I mean, what if
But
his,
Goku's
what if ours
definitely
is
stronger
like
than a regular human.
well, their universe is human, but not our universe is human. Who's to say he's stronger than?
Well, he's a Saiyan.
I know, but I mean, like, what if over there Earth's like this big and he's like, this little dude?
That's not been established.
But it hasn't not been established, you know. Like
So I've got you mix in all those other guys.
yeah.
With Goku.
Okay, Goku he pack a gun,
Yeah.
many gun,
Yeah.
binoculars,
Mhm.
and he can also drink people's blood.
Yeah.
Okay, and he wears thigh highs.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, well,
Okay.
So, military trained vampire babysitter with gear that includes an assault rifle, pistol, spiked bat, a variant ballistic chain scythe, and a power pole.
And a power pole. And the cloud.
And the cloud.
Yeah, what's his cloud?
Yeah, sure.
What's his
The-
cloud called?
The Nimbus.
Nimbus. Flying Nimbus.
I have aura,
Key
key control,
control.
and 4 puffs of the Farrah Fawcett spray.
Yeah. Okay. You don't have a single lightsaber though. Well,
I don't have a lightsaber. I feel like
I can use the force, so I have aura.
You have.
Don't I?
I don't know. I think that's pretty good.
That is pretty dang terrifying. I think Goku alone might do some damage to my pumpkin.
Do you
ass
think
head.
so? Do you think Goku alone could take your guy?
Not a chance. But
No, really?
Yeah, well, he pack a gun. But
You know what? You're right. Goku got taken down by a gun, so
Yeah.
So-
He's taken down by a laser gun.
yeah.
what was the other goofy thing that Goku gets like hit by that like hurts him?
He gets like a scuff mark from a bullet that shot at him. That's one
Is
thing
it a
that
bullet?
people.
Oh, what?
There was no like Ash Ketchum chandelier moment.
No, he hasn't had like a moment like that. He's been like.
Oh, he's died from heart disease, and then he got shot by a laser gun.
Did he? So was it heart disease or did he have a heart attack?
It was a like viral heart thing,
Oh, okay.
which is interesting because that implies in the future that they can just cure viruses.
Well, he died.
Well, no.
And then he came
when,
back,
When
right?
Trunks
Came
goes
back
in
and gave
time,
him
gave
pill.
a medication for it.
Oh, in the distant
Which
future.
I guess it didn't necessarily cure him because he still was suffering from it.
Yeah.
Because he was an idiot and didn't take the medication before it started happening.
Hmm.
And then he took it and then got better. But
I won't be able to share this, but would you able to go back? And I gave hints that Goku was coming in like a lot of the black screens.
Well, the whole thing's orange.
No, you can't see him there. Keep going. You can't see him. Go left again. Left again. There's Goku.
Do you see in the gear? Do you see him? So there's like 3 Gokus hidden like that.
Oh, it's the glare. I
Yeah.
can't see it.
You see the Goku right there. I forgot about that. I was like, oh, and there's one. right
That's
there.
funny.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Subversion.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. All right. So subversive Goku.
Goku's coming.
no, we like that. We like that.
All right. All right. So let's transition. Let's get Jay in here. Let's have him talk about his piece.
All right.
Hey guys, how's it going? It's me. I'm in front of the mic right now. So I'll preface this with this. The AI was a good touch, good choice. I spent a lot of time trying to look through my mom's Facebook page to find pictures. And it turns out there's not a lot of those that exist. She told me this morning when I was talking to her about it. She's like, a majority of those pictures are actually, she has them physically in a photo album. And I was like, dang it.
How you know we're 90s kids?
Yeah. So
When you had to go to Costco to do your film?
and a bunch of the pictures that I found of some of my costumes, they're like 2008 pictures where like taking a picture on your phone at that time period, like it was a good looking picture for that time. But now everybody has like basically $800 cameras that they carry in their pockets at all times. So the picture quality is a lot worse than I remembered of a lot of those pictures, especially ones we took on our own phones.
Excellent.
I remember like Facebook profile pictures. I remember taking them, and at the time I'm like, that's a good picture. And I like saw some of them, and I was like, that is a horrible quality picture. I'm like, oh my God. But I don't have quite as much, but I have a lot of things that I was for Halloween. So this is my Halloween champion. So yeah, if you want to go to the next slide. So the things that I've been, it's going to be individual each
You
time.
also use Comic Sans.
Yeah, I did.
So did I.
Yeah,
With
exactly.
the Halloween bag.
Yeah. So things I've been,
so funny.
first and foremost, it's important. I've been a cow for Halloween when I
Oh,
was
she's
like
a
very
cow.
little. exactly. I've been a pumpkin. It was almost mandatory for our generation. At some point, you gotta be a pumpkin as a baby, and then
Real quick, Jay got a thing
I have a thing somewhere.
on your left side. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. It was aesthetic
We'll
choice.
keep that.
Yeah, it was an aesthetic choice. So, Cal Pumpkin, in Undead Night specifically. Fun fact, I remember that when I was putting that outfit together, there was like a Urukai sword that I just wanted that was at a store. So we got it, and then my mom was like,
Yo, I think I remember that.
yeah, my mom was like, yo, so you could be like a zombie knight or something with that sword. And I was like, all right, I guess. And then when I went to elementary school, it was like, oh, yeah, you can't bring that. Like, you can't bring it to school. So I
Wait.
was just like, darn it. How am I supposed to show all of these other kids my cool sword?
We
And I
didn't
had
go
a
to the same
shield.
elementary, did we?
Mm-mm. So
Maybe-
I mean,
maybe I
it
don't
was like
remember that.
10th or 11th grade year. Or
Maybe I knew-
11th grade. 10,
I had a friend who had a
10
crazy sword.
I was 10 or 11, I guess. But yeah, so Undead Night, a vampire.
Classic.
Surprise, surprise, I was a vampire.
So it looks like all of our vampire cancels out.
Yeah, basically. So I was Leatherface essentially for 1 year. Yeah.
Huh.
1 year when I was a teenager, I was like, oh, I want to try to scare people. It didn't go over well. I remember one time I was laying in front of my grandmother's house, and then my like Uncle Nick, at the time he was there, and I was laying there trying to act like a prop, and then a bunch of kids were like not wanting to come close to me, and then my Uncle Nick was like, "Wait, what are you guys doing? Come on, just go get some candy. It's like right there." And then they're like, "We know that's a person." And then he's like, "What are you talking about? It's not." And then he comes over and pretends to stomp on me. And then I was just like going up a little bit, and then and then he's like, see, it's fine. There's no one here. And then I started shaking my head while it was happening, and then the kids and their parents were like, they're like, even he's saying no. And I was just like, yeah. I was like, yeah, this didn't work at all. So Leatherface was one of them, a Jedi. So it was part of the whole Ken outfit, because the next one should be Ken. So whichever Obi-Wan Kenobi, Anakin, Obi-Wan Anakin Kenobi.
It was fluid.
It was fluid. So I was also a lion. I was a lion when I was like young also. And then also a funk band member, so I could play an instrument. And Fortnite skin. So I was a Fortnite character.
Which one?
So
Just
it's
anyone?
like it was like team like cuddle or something. So I was working as a TA, and I was like, I don't want to wear something super elaborate, and I also don't want to like wear anything that's like kind of weird to be with the kids. So it was like it was like cuddle team or something like that. It was a pink bear with like a black heart, and like it was broken, and then like they just wore like the bear. If you are familiar with the pink bear from Fortnite, it was like years and years ago.
I think so.
And that's the skin that I was. So I was a Fortnite character basically. And I was also the boy wonder, Robin. I was partnered with my sister. She was Batgirl. And it was great too, because I wore that Robin outfit to work. And it was one that had like, it was Robin, but like a full suit. And so it had the Caucasian skin tone. And then it had just my face, and it was so goofy to look at. I was like, this adds to it. So, but most importantly, you can hit it again. I was this guy right here. Introducing DJ Lance Rock.
That dude is so flexible. It's insane. You can already tell. Jay, what made you want to be DJ Lance Rock?
Well, I mean, it's obvious. Have you seen anyone with that much like aura? I don't think so. So my
Okay,
sister,
so he's officially got aura now.
yeah, there we go. We have aura.
But no guns yet.
So the thing with DJ Lance Rock is my sister was really into Yo Gabba Gabba, like really into it, and she was 2. So I think the suggestion was brought up. They were like, Jay, you could totally be DJ Lance Rock. And I'm like, you know what? If you get me the outfit, I'll be DJ Lance Rock. And I was also it for her birthday because she was born in October. So I just was DJ Lance Rock at her second birthday. And then I just wore it. And I remember walking around with friends and stuff trick-or-treating. And all the like adults, like all the parents, mostly them, I would walk around and then they randomly be like, hey, yo, Gabba Gabba. It's a yo, Gabba Gabba guy. And then they would just go, yo, Gabba Gabba. Yeah. And I was just like, and then I would just start doing like something. I don't even remember what, like each individual time that they would do it. And I was just kind of like, yes, this is actually for the parents. This is actually for the parents.
Excellent.
But
That's
yeah.
it. I'm going as Bluey next year.
Yeah, so if you
Or
want to go
this
to the
year?
next one.
I'm just kidding. Dude, Bluey's
So
such a good show.
here are some highlights of the powers that I have. So these are very important. I have the Force, sick ass dance moves.
It'll help when you
super strength.
beat someone up.
Yeah, exactly. Super speed, fly ass style. I also have the power of lactose, seeds because I'm a pumpkin. I'm trained by Batman, well, you know, and then I can roar, which is good for intimidation, and also like I'm possibly a serial killer because of the Leatherface. So just to add that all up, one thing to note: is Goku lactose tolerant? I don't know. I don't know if he is. I don't know if
Does he have fly ass style?
I don't think he has fly ass style either. He can fly.
And he might have ass
And yeah,
style.
he has ass, but does he have style? And then most importantly, I didn't want to bring this up, but DJ Lance Rock, by simply saying the name of the show, can force any individual to dance.
Actually, that
If
might
he
work.
just goes, yo, Gabba Gabba, he can just make people dance. So the thing that you'll have to counteract is, right, the Force, that's great. Super strength, super speed, you know, vampire stuff, whatever. They counteract each other. That's fine. Leatherface, it's basically kind of some dude with super strength, kind of a little bit. Lactose, whatever. What are you going to do if I just make you dance? What are you going to do to stop
Well,
yourself
remember,
from
my
just
guy has
dancing?
pumpkin for a head. Can he even hear?
That is a good point. But like the other characters, like some of them don't even look like they have ears either, you know? And then
He also makes a
DJ
good
Lance
point.
gets to do that, and then also he can change like his size and everything. He's one of those like weird cartoon like show-based characters that's just kind of like, if you really think about the stuff he's doing, it's kind of weird.
Does your character have a gun?
Does he have a gun? No, I don't pack a gun. My character does not pack a gun. The best I could do is like maybe like if I want to say he has this character has udders, then I can fire like lactose inducing milk at you.
Why are you centering around the cow?
I think the cow is slept on. The cow is slept on.
Do you know how hard it is to fight when your tummy hurts?
4 stomachs, Mark.
Center around Rob.
4 stomachs.
The
Regurgitation, Mark.
No.
4 stomachs.
Robin's too easy.
Different
Robin's too-
chambers, Mark.
All right, listen, Robin. First off, it's like the first Robin. It's Dick Grayson, so my character obviously is going to be extremely attractive,
Yeah.
inflexible.
That's our superpower. on this
It is a superpower on its own.
Attractive to eat while we're drinking his blood, right,
So
Mark?
like we have a lot of these generic things and stuff like that in here, but probably one of the main things, really intelligent if he's Robin, but on top of that, the main thing that's gonna do like Toon Goofy Force stuff is just gonna be DJ Lance Rock being like, go Goku, go Goku, and then Goku, your character is gonna be like start dancing.
It's
And
fine.
then he can't
Hey,
stop
if
himself
I'm
from
doing
dancing.
that,
Fortnite skin.
if I'm doing that,
What?
Fortnite skin.
Yeah, he's
guns.
Goku. Yeah, I do actually have guns. And the thing that's
Goku has a gun too.
Goku's in Fortnite. Technically speaking, I have the same power set because the Fortnite characters can do Kamehamehas and all that other stuff. Yeah, I know. I thought about the two for the Fortnite. I was like, I didn't want to bring up like.
you
well,
also have the gauntlet.
technically the Fortnite characters can get the Infinity Gauntlet. They can get the powers of the I was gonna say Supreme. No, the Sorcerer Supreme. They can get like they can do Kamehamehas. They can.
Isn't the Sorcerer Supreme's kit based on one of the stones?
Well,
Not all of them.
No, so Doctor Strange has the Time Stone at some point, but he loses it. So like, originally the Eye of Agamotto doesn't use them, but like in the MCU it uses the Time Stone. So like, yeah. I don't know. But yeah, technically the Fortnite character kind of helps out because like Goku's a skin in Fortnite, and then the Fortnite characters can just like fight Goku and like and beat Goku and Vegeta and Beerus. And the thing that's funny too is like, isn't like Ariana Grande in the game and like all these other people?
Interesting.
So I'm just like, yeah, if you have the Fortnite character, but like I think it's really important to highlight like I can like shoot seeds at you, I can shoot milk, I can roar. It's really scary.
He went with I can shoot seeds and milk at you.
I mean that sounds like that would make your tummy hurt though. Like if you ate some pumpkin seeds
For the
and
one
chased some
regurgitating
milk.
with 4 stomachs, I don't know if my tummy's hurt. I'm gonna be dancing with my lightsaber on, and you're gonna have to deal with that.
Yeah, but you know, like a person has a lightsaber, and I have two. I have I have a Fortnite character that can have a lightsaber, and also
Darth Maul has a double-sided saber.
He does have a double-sided saber
and a gun.
Yeah,
So
but like,
I just
what
want you to realize.
are you gonna do when I start like victory or like L dancing on you, and I build like a tower and I just go straight up?
Dude, I'll just like, yeah, that's what I'll
Yeah,
do.
dude, like, and then once I'm up top, I'm gonna start using my fly ass dance moves, and then again, I'm gonna shoot milk from the top of the tower. And listen, it's gonna be all strategically planned because again, trained by Batman, Robin, you know, Dick Grayson. Like, and listen, he's also extremely flexible. Did you forget that he's also very handsome? So like, you're not even gonna want to fight
Trained
him.
by Batman might be the scariest part.
Yeah, you're not gonna even want to fight my character, and he's also potentially a serial killer. But like, so like, you know, he has that dog in him to get to
That
go for the
dog.
kill.
He's a dog and a cow.
Dog and a cow
He's
and
a dog,
lion,
a cow, and a
lion
bat.
and a pumpkin
He's a dog, a cow, and a
and a
bat.
DJ.
Yeah, and a dog, cow, lion, and a bat. That's what he is. He's every animal.
This has a chainsaw.
Yeah, he does. He has a chainsaw.
Yeah.
So it'll make it even easier for when I'm destroying buildings for materials to build my towers, you know.
But all that extra skin will weigh him down.
A lightsaber chainsaw.
Oh, that'd be pretty good.
What a weird contraption.
Lightsaber milk.
Lightsaber.
Well, if you shoot lightsaber milk, I'll just deflect it. Like,
True. You can. Listen, I think it's very
I think
important.
honestly, it's the fly ass dance moves.
It is
I think it's the dance moves and it's Batman.
sick ass style.
Yeah, and
What gives you the strength and speed?
So Leatherface technically has like above human super strength, and then also like vampire stuff. So like vampires have super strength, super speed.
Leatherface
and then
has?
like Jedis have. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like Michael Myers. Like,
Well, Leatherface is a real person.
okay, so Leatherface from like the movies Leatherface. So like
No, I thought he. Well, I don't know.
he's
I
well,
guess.
I mean, Leatherface is based off of that one guy that skinned people
Yeah,
as an
Texas
actual
Chainsaw
serial killer.
Massacre.
Yeah, but yeah, well, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the guy in that is Leatherface. Texas Chainsaw Massacre didn't actually happen, right? So like,
I thought it did.
no, Leatherface is loosely based off of a serial killer, but that serial killer didn't just walk around and murder a bunch of people with a chainsaw. He like would kill people, bring them back to his house, and then like make furniture and stuff out of them. It's way worse than the movie, actually. Kinda. It's somewhat similar. But yeah, Leatherface is one of those like Michael Myers characters that's just like, he just has super strength for some reason. Like Michael Myers, like for all intents and purposes, sometimes is displayed kind of as a guy like he's getting hit and it looks like he's taking damage, or he's getting like shot by like someone, and then when they look away, they look back, he just got up and left. And I'm just like, yeah, I was like, there's no way to explain that other than like they're a ghost, which if you want to say that, I'm pretty sure Leatherface is not though, or they just have random super strength. But yeah, I mean, vampire is mostly the super strength, and then like Jedi is both the speed, and then the vampire also has the speed. But the Fortnite character, I was just like, keep that in my pocket as well. I was like, This character has beaten Goku and Beerus. You could beat Goku, Beerus. You could beat Ariana Grande. You could beat John Wick. You could beat all of these people.
John Wick.
But yeah. And then the worst part is too, is like, even if you want to defend yourself, I'm just going to argue that DJ Lance Rock is just, you're going to be sitting there like, yeah, Goku's tough. Darth Maul and multiple Jedi. That is tough. But like, what are you going to do when I go like, go Anthony's Amalgamation, go Anthony's Amalgamation, and then they're gonna start dancing uncontrollably. You'd be like, what is this? And then I'm just gonna like spray milk in your mouth.
I don't have ears, Jay. I don't have ears.
Yeah, you're gonna know that ears, but what is Mark's character gonna do?
I'll just be drinking the milk. I'll be like, what a refreshing drink.
I'm gonna be like, the character is smart. He has Robin's intelligence, and he's gonna be like, hey, Goku's side of this costume thing, you know what's really strong? Like, my dance moves. And then they're gonna be like, he's gonna be like, wow, I want to fight them. It's like, yeah, you have to have a dance battle, and then Goku's gonna lose the dance battle, and then he's gonna have to go train the hyperbolic time chamber on how to dance better. And in the meantime, I'm gonna build an impenetrable wall with my Fortnite character in the time chamber. No, better yet, I'll just destroy the door in the time chamber.
I'm just surprised I haven't been like Goku or Vegeta for it at all.
Yeah, so I'm coasting off of DJ Lance Rock and Fortnite.
He really is.
those are my main power characters. Because we all cancel out Vampire. I mean, it makes sense. Where we grew up, like everyone was a vampire at some point.
It's true.
So
classic.
I'll tell you what, even if you want to argue that for some reason I can't just like kill Goku while like making him dance, I'm gonna look good making him dance. I can't even hurt him. He's dancing. I'll be like, it's fine.
Was this your last? Was there a picture after this or anything? Or?
That's it.
Oh, okay, okay.
That's it.
All right, guys.
I literally spent an hour looking for pictures on Facebook that I could not find.
Yeah, that's why I was like, if I do this, I'm gonna have to go through every photo album, the physical albums in my house, and I'm like. That'll take literally an entire week. Yeah. Well, so I think that's everybody's character. I think we all know who's definitively... I mean, Mark has the most guns. Jay has the most powers. And mine was the funniest, right? Like, it's the dumbest.
Yeah, I think it was cool.